come inside American Airlines Arena. Game 2 of our triple header tonight. It's the defending champion, Power, against Tri-State here from American Airlines Arena. All right, let's do it. Game number 2 for Miami. Robert Height begins with it for Tri-State. Stoudemire goes up, he's fouled, and just like that, a chance at a three-point play.
We'll see if we can have back-to-back games where the team that gets off to the fastest start, they're the team that gets to 50 first and wins the game. We had it in our first game. Three-headed monsters got off to a fast start with, three-point shots. Stoudemire, with the traditional three-point play.
Julian Wright over the top. Maggette almost blocked by Richardson, but it gets Power on the board early.
The game is all about momentum. Who can gain momentum at the beginning of the game and seize all opportunity to sustain it.
Stoudemire against Big Baby. Fakes, almost hits. Rebound, Julian Wright. So Wright, Maggette, and Big Baby. Height, Richardson, Stat for Tri-State as Maggette starting it going. Now 4-3 for Power.
Yeah, with Power, with Cutdown Mobley missing another game, it didn't really hurt him last week because all 5 of their players scored 6 or more points. So it's great teamwork.
Steal Big Baby, spin and finish. Julian Wright, the big guys going to work for Power.
I saw Julian Wright walking in the hotel with a bag of groceries for his family. He not only bought the groceries on that play, but he delivered.
Big Baby muscling inside, missed his shot, didn't hit the rim. Stoudemire scores for Tri-State. What'd you call that for Dr. J? Alligator outfit? Something along those lines.
Maybe Nancy's pants are more alligator. Dr. J is tropical.
There you go. Boozer. High arcing from Carlos Boozer. And this is second game with Power after getting released by the Ghost Ballers.
Sometime when you get released or traded, it can serve as a motivation. I know Carlos Boozer throughout his whole entire career, he's been a highly motivated player. So for him to get released, he didn't quit. He didn't give up. That's a great example for a lot of our young people that are watching.
Maggette's going to do the two-point shot. Stoudemire with all 7 for Tri-State. Maggette thus far with 4 for Power. This is as big a matchup as we'll see in this second game between Stoudemire and Maggette. If you look at his points, first 3 games, scored 23, then 20, 16 last week, and a win against the enemies. But that was the kind of game, Power without Cutdown Mobley. Nancy Lieberman's team, a lot of balance across the board.
That balance was key. And in their practice yesterday, Nancy Lieberman stressed about not being a, Corey Maggette and the Jacksons, the Jackson 5. She didn't want Corey Maggette to be Michael Jackson.
Boozer the steal, gave it back. Jay Rich, right place, right time to Tri-State. High energy start, 10-9, Power with the early advantage. Behind the back to Boozer, off the dribble. And in comes Richardson for the rebound. Lights on an island. Richardson, fall away. Jay Rich knocks it down.
Jay Rich and Stoudemire struggled last week. Dr. J decided to bench him at the start of the second half, trying to send the message, but it just didn't work.
That was a loss to the Ghost Ballers. Maggette short. Richardson, you mentioned. Avery, season low 4 points. Stoudemire, season low 10. That really hurt Tri-State. Richardson off the mark, cleaned up by Carlos Boozer.
It's amazing a guy like Corey Maggette that's so soft-spoken, but so powerful and physical on the court. guy is just incredible shape.
Well, Maggette alluded to this. He didn't play for the Spurs, but he mentioned the model, the team dinners with Greg Popovich, the bottles and bottles of wine as Richardson misses. What can you tell us about how those helped your group?
Yeah, it's great chemistry. I was 0.5, make a decision in 0.5 seconds.
Q Rich against J Rich, shaking the shoulders. Quentin Richardson missed it strong. Tri-State goes back to work. Robinson, yes, Nate Robinson with the first three for either side.
We talked about it earlier. You know, Nate's got to have a big game tonight. He's capable of scoring in bunches.
Right, no, Quentin Richardson with the follow. At 6'9", veteran of 10 NBA games back in the day with New Orleans, comes on and has the rebound. Robinson off the Edwards screen, pull-up jumper, in and out. Foul on Richardson. These two teams, Avery, played against each other back in week 2 in Philadelphia. Cuttino Mobley scored 28 against Dr. J in his return to Philadelphia. But no Cuttino Mobley in this one. He's out. The good news is Corey Maggette, who is out for power first 3 weeks, available again tonight.
And that's why, you know, guys like Carlos Boozer is important, because you got to make up those 28 points from somewhere.
Boozer with the board. Richardson wants it off the cross-court feed, drills it. Good find by Julian Wright. 4 points from getting this one to the break.
Q had that same shot in practice.
Corsley Edwards open, almost had the steal and finish. Richardson, catch and shoot, hits the three. Quentin Richardson makes it 24-16.
We saw it in game 1 when Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf got hot. And a lot of confidence. He was able to mix up his game.
No, and he flashes those threes as Robinson hits the teardrop. When Quentin Richardson does that, you almost want Darius Miles to be transported to power right this second. Those two are great with the Clippers. Early 2000s.
And it's really extraordinary, the makeover of the Los Angeles Clippers now with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Story of the offseason. Richardson flies and slams it down for Tri-State.
Jason Richardson's head was almost hit the basket. Wow, he can still fly.
Well, it's like we're talking about Nate Robinson, all these dunk titles. This guy could do it too.
I've said it over and over and over again. You know, we have a minimum of 5 or 7 players in the Big Three that I think should get a phone call from the NBA for veterans camp.
4-point game. Remember, 1st to 25 gets us to the break. Edwards reverses. Oh, and Richardson missed it. Look at the fight to get the rebound. Robinson sets the feet. Push from behind by Boozer, knocking Edwards down.
Really hard and shot fake and put that ball on the floor, because he's going to get an easy layup or create an easy three for his teammates.
And Maggette comes in, Avery. Three-pointer, halftime power of 27-20. Stoudemire, Davis the steal, Maggette with the bucket, Big Baby with the swipe.
We talked about it with Larry Sanders in the first game. His teammate threw him a pocket pass. He didn't finish in the paint. But on the next play, defensively, he blocked the shot. Same thing with Big Baby Davis. Struggling from the field, missed his free throws, but then he played magnificent defense on Stoudemire.
Making an impact, no doubt about it. All right, the crossover. Lost his footing. Jason Richardson whistled for the foul. He doesn't like it.
I think Jason Richardson, had he not reached in at the last minute, then that probably would have been a travel. So good call on the ref's part.
Saginaw, Michigan fire there for Jay Rich.
And you know I agree with referees all the time.
Yes. Especially from this seat. Stoudemire can't get there. Richardson off the bounds. Second effort goes.
I am so impressed with Jason Richardson's ability to elevate above the basket and finish in traffic. Played with Jay Rich for a year, my last year in the NBA in the 2003-2004 season. He was a young fella.
Out there in Golden State, Carlos Boozer back in for Big Baby Davis.
Nice substitution here. Give Big Baby Davis a little bit of a blow.
Richardson hangs and finishes. Yeah. Maggette is fouled. By the way, Anthony Anderson, you watch him near a basketball court, can't help but think back to the days of hang time with Reggie Theus acting as head coach. And a court smaller than this one that they use for the Big Three.
Anthony's always been a huge fan of the game of basketball.
Yes.
On all the different levels. But to have him here tonight supporting us, the Big Three, that's a strong statement. It's somebody that's had the career he's had.
Triplets earlier this year.
Wow, the Big Three ball out next week. 6 games. Teams are going to be on the fence for playoff contention.
Good D by Boozer, took it away, and he scores against Stat. This guy seems completely re-energized after coming over from the Ghost Ballers.
Yeah, that's what adversity, that's what happens.
Jay Rich, the adjustment in midair to put it in.
And not only as a coach, and control.
Props to the doctor.
Love Dr. J.
All right, Eurostep, switch to the left. Julian White, as good as it gets. The level of preparation as Wright fouls Robinson.
It's just carried over into coaching.
It's after halftime. Dr. J going for it with Richardson, Robinson, and Stat. Jay Rich steps out and nails the three. It's a one-point game.
Jason Richardson is playing with a lot of confidence tonight.
Right nose, Stoudemire, the one-arm rebound. Richardson, he was on the sideline and out of bounds.
It sends a message to your team when I'm not only going to score from behind the three-point line, which he just did, but I'm going to sacrifice my body.
Yeah.
For the greater good of our team. That's toughness.
Right, denied by Stoudemire. He turned the corner and Stat was waiting. And now Stoudemire going to work. 3 to shoot. Nate, 1 to shoot. Almost, that would have given Tri-State the lead. Maggette, the switch to the left, and the finish for Corey Maggette. Came in a win. Has the advantage size-wise. Fall away, just short against Nate.
You know, little guys don't like to get posted up.
Richardson gets it back. Look at the tussle inside. Here's a little guy. Little Nate with the three. Tie game at 39 in Miami.
This is being a big extravaganza next week in Dallas with 6 games. You can see all of the stars from the Big Three.
Another block. Stoudemire and Robinson's foul.
And with teams,
here's Boozer. Maggette denied. Stoudemire out of bounds. Blocked it back to Seattle.
Yes, and he had the Dikembe Mutombo finger twirl when Dikembe used to block shots. He used to say, no, 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 not in my house. I don't think you could do it. I don't think you can make that sign towards a player. It would be a technical foul.
Oh, MJ got him back that one time. Robinson nails the three. Wave the finger. Wave the trifecta. Tri-State by 5 over Power.
We talked about Nate not necessarily entertaining tonight, but being effective.
3 to shoot. Maggette. Robinson goes down. Maggette powers his way literally to the basket.
If that's not an offensive foul on Corey Maggette with Nate Robinson defending him, I don't know what an offensive foul is. That's an offensive foul. Wow, I agree with Dr. J on that one.
The little general sticking up for his 5'9" brethren. Richardson, step back 3. Drills it over Boozer. Tri-State 47-41 over Power. And it is point game against the defending champs. You hate to do that.
Why do you do that, Ed?
Well, he's going to have another crack at it at least.
To get to a loose ball that may bouncing around the free throw area towards the sideline, you have to accelerate.
46-point rule. Made free throw, and Power retains possession trailing. Maggette denied by Stoudemire. Another block shot. And a clothesline foul. Maggette knocking Robinson into the first row of seats.
Stoudemire's been outstanding defensively. You know, blocking shots on the ball, coming from the weak side. Look for Nate Robinson to try to win it with a three-point shot here.
Point game, Tri-State. Robinson against Big Baby. Look at Big Baby. Look at Robinson for the win. Tri-State wins it. What do you say, Nate?
Nate the Great. We predicted it. Nate just makes us look so good as announcers and analysts and prognosticators. What are we at?
We'll take it all day long. Nate Robinson entertaining the entertainers. Tri-State with the upset of Power in Miami.
Tried to get Big Baby Davis involved in a pick and roll situation to force a switch. Here they got the switch. Baby Davis got out of position here and committed what we call a double error. Not only do you go for the steal and you're successful, and then you foul the three-point shooter and he makes it and wins the game for Tri-State.
Big Baby with the big hug. Dr. J and company loving it. Tri-State outscores Power, Avery 30-16 after the break.
Dr. J, he put his hands on his head and he said, hey,